And happy new year to our viewers. Welcome back to Legal Hour. This is where we discuss legal matters, free advice for people living in the UK and obviously those in Africa that could benefit from this program. I hope your new year was very exciting. I hope your resolutions are going to be met, and I'm happy that you're alive, that you're watching us from City Radio. My name is MC Chaka. Tonight is another edition of the Legal Hour program that we bring to you Tuesdays and Thursdays. Lawyer has covered the Twi version last Tuesday, and now we're going to do the English version to benefit people who might not be familiar with the Twi dialogue or the Twi language. So tonight is a very interesting topic that we're going to discuss. We'll be talking about the EU settlement scheme, late applications. Lawyer will give some updates on consumer law. We talk about different aspects of immigration. So please make sure once you get the link, you share with your friends, your family, for everyone to benefit from this program. So Lawyer is getting ready. And of course, I've got a lot of questions for Lawyer. Along the line, we'll open the phone lines for our viewers to call in and ask questions of their interest. So please, we'll be looking forward to seeing you as you join us on Facebook. And of course, for those of you that might not be able to come live on Facebook with us, you can enjoy the radio from City Media Radio. If you go to Modern Ghana, it's located at the abroad section. So you just select City Media Radio, and then you'll be able to listen to this program. I've shared it to my contacts as well. So if for some reasons you can't watch us or you can't join us on Facebook, please listen to the program live on City Media Radio. So Lawyer, my guest is getting ready. MC Chaka and Lawyer will be back. So please stay tuned. Don't go away. Stay tuned. right, viewers, welcome back. City Media Studio, and I'm here with my guest lawyer Thomas Beyebenwo. Happy New Year, lawyer.
Happy New Year to you too.
Oh, great. So, you came live on Tuesday. You didn't wait for me. You took an early step, isn't it?
Yes.
With the tree version, that was really good. You did very well. Now your tree is getting better. That was my New Year resolution for you to better your tree, obviously.
I'm trying.
Anyway, so before we start, what are your plans for viewers and listeners? For 2022.
Last on Tuesday, but I was so thankful of viewers for their unflinching support last year.
Mm-hmm.
But the most interesting aspect of this whole show is that people are very, very much interested in it, and then the reviews confirm that they want the program to go ahead. So we are very happy to be serving the community. But above all, I'm sure you let them be aware that there's still goodies for people who are going to participate actively.
Of course.
I don't want to take them one from your seal.
Of course. So, viewers, you noticed that last year, I think our last program in December, we gave some awards to some of our viewers, people that have been sharing the program, people that have been patronizing in the program, and of course the radio as well. And they've all confirmed that they've received their gifts or their presents. So thank you very much, lawyer, for that generosity. You've done really well, and to City Law as well for giving or thinking about your viewers and your listeners. And I think they are very impressed. But then one good news is that a lot of people were calling me saying, we've been following, we've been sharing, and we didn't get anything. Please keep on sharing, keep on patronizing, keep on watching. We are, City Media have changed, City Law have changed the sponsorship. Now this is going to be quarterly. So it's no more going to be yearly. So quarterly, that is every 3 months, we will give something out to our people that have been sharing this program mostly, people that have been watching all the time, people that have been listening to the radio as well. So we'll be taking note from today. So please, take note of that quarterly. If you want to receive your award, then of course you need to evidence that through your active participation in this program. Okay, so that is a very good news, and thank you very much, lawyer, and the firm City Law as well, for free update, free legal advice. A lot of people have benefited from this. Before I go on with the topic, lawyer, I just want you to give me a particular case, one case that has really gone well for you, that you think it was very difficult, but then you managed obviously to help for the person to get a total resolution. Just one case, let me know.
Yes, in fact, I was just saying it's on Tuesday that obviously I've been in this practice for a while.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost 11 years now.
Yep.
Some of your people, you do refer to me by now. So, yes, but there was this distinct case, and prior to we having this studio, I'm a very quiet person.
Mm-hmm.
I don't talk much. But obviously, I've been doing a lot behind the scene for the community.
Yep.
And I remember this client, which is, if you go on Google, he was, I think he was lawfully going to marry the husband. He's an EU family member. She was arrested. She was imprisoned. He was in the metro. He was in the Mirror. It's all over the national newspapers.
Okay, I think I saw that. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I had an interaction with her recently, and it was quite a serious case. And
she was sentenced to custody, isn't it?
Yeah, he was sentenced 6 months sentence in custody, and he was meant to be removed after serving the sentence, because obviously when it's less than a year, unless it's by recommendation, then there is not going to be deportation or removal. But you know what? By the time that woman served the sentence, I made an appeal for that woman. I represented her, and by the time she served a sentence, I have gotten residence card.
Wow, that's very impressive.
So these are some of the things that we've been doing. And if you checked, because this is in the public domain anyway.
Of course,
so in 2013, it was all over the papers,
wow.
in metro, everywhere. So we've been doing a lot for especially our Ghanaian community. So I enjoy this EU law, and of course, I go to the tribunal, and my delight or joy is winning cases for these clients. So this is one of the distinct and very complicated cases. That
for a case that was published in newspapers.
Yes.
Obviously, it's a very
I had interaction with her recently.
Oh, that's good.
Reminded me.
Oh, that's good. Amazing, interesting, and a lot of people are obviously sharing testimonies.
I know, and the very day she called me, lawyer, I'm being removed from prison, and they are sending me to detention center, and from there I'm being removed to Ghana. I say, you are not going anywhere, because I have successfully appealed for you, and your appeal has been allowed. Home Office have granted you residence card, and the card has been posted to our office.
Oh my days!
So I have to send a copy to the detention center, and then they just release it.
Oh, that's good. That is really
so
that is very
amazing.
impressive. Well done, well done, lawyer. Impressive. Well done. Kudos to you, City Law. 2022. My wish for you and the firm is that you get more wins. And of course, everything that you're doing, should be fruitful and successful for you.
Amen. That's
all right. All right. So, before we go to immigration, I know there have been changes in terms of the consumer law. Do you have any update for viewers and listeners?
Yes, just as I said it on Tuesday, I have a very, very incredible update for viewers and listeners. I want them to take note, because I said it in Tree last time.
Okay.
Now, there is a shake-up in the home insurance and motor insurance policy in the UK, which is coming effect this month. Previously, if you had your insurance policy to auto-renews, and this has been the case for many decades, and when the insurance auto renews, there is what legally they will call tease and squeeze, which means that these insurance providers, once you have bought a policy and then it is at the renewal date, they automatically renew it. But they tend to give you a worse deal than the new customers who are joining, because they always want to get new customers. And some people don't even bother to look around to get a new policy, because they feel that it will automatically renew. But they end up getting worse deal. So the government has just shaked up that department or the insurance policy, and is saying that, look, once the policy has come to an end, that particular customer is allowed to look around everywhere else and then get a new policy.
Oh, lawyer,
which means that
I don't mean to cut you. It happened to me. So my renewal. What's today's date? Today is what's today's date?
Today is 13th.
13th. So my insurance ended on 11th, and prior to that, I received the notification from them with a quote, a new quote, and it had gone up about £300 over what I was paying before.
Yes.
I didn't even call them. I looked around through what do you call it? Compare or something like that. Go Compare or something. Yeah. And I had a better deal about half of the, because I've been driving for so many years. I've got a lot of no claim bonuses, and to be honest, I was really shocked. So when I called them to cancel the insurance, and I told them I've got a better deal than the one, because I'm really disappointed, and they goes, oh no, we can. And now they checked again. They wanted to give me another offer. They reduced it, but then it was too late for them. And I said, even as you've reduced it, it's still not good enough. I'm going with this. So now they've ended it, and they've sent me my what do you call it? My no claim bonus and termination or whatever notification. So that is a very good update anyway.
So that's the shake-up. But the point is that people also have to be aware, because insurance companies are not obliged to do this auto renewal because the customers can move around and look elsewhere. So people might be driving, and sometimes their insurance may not be automatically renewed. And then they could also get into trouble. Without insurance.
Right.
So I want people to take note of that.
All right.
And then obviously roaming charges.
Yes.
Roaming charges in the European member states. Obviously, because UK is no longer a member of the EU, it means that currently there is an EU case law which says that they have put a ban on all the member states' mobile or telephone provider companies, that they cannot charge roaming charges for EU member states who roam within their member states. But because UK is not a member, companies here have already introduced the roaming charges. So when people are going to France, Germany, and all that, they must be mindful that if they end up using data or using their phone as if everything is normal, it's no longer normal. And therefore people may end up getting huge charges. Huge bills when they come back from their holiday. So people should take note of that. So that's the update for the.
I think it's. I mean, with regards to the roaming charges, I think it's a very good update you've given, because it's really. I mean, it's very expensive when you use the internet abroad without having a deal. So my advice to viewers is that they should contact their network providers. I mean, to even not to allow that to go ahead. You know what I mean? You have to suspend it. But if you intend to open it, you need to find out what deal that is available for you. You know what I mean? Before you start using it. So thank you very much for that. Well, so viewers, another edition, Legal Hour. And we're switching straight to immigration. I know a lot of people have been calling, wanting to know some of the updates and stuff like that. And I spoke to lawyers and said, look, can we refresh what we've discussed in terms of these immigration, EU settlement and stuff like that. So, lawyer, give us a quick update on the care worker scheme, which has been circulating. I mean, a lot of people have been getting messages about this scheme and stuff like that. So what is the current update on that, please?
Yes, it's current update is good news. What it simply means that care workers have now been added to the shortage list. Because normally, when you are in the shortage list, that means that employers can recruit directly from abroad for those people to join them here to work. But I want people to understand that for employer to recruit a care worker from Ghana, Nigeria, anywhere else, they need to have what they call sponsorship license. And these care companies, it's very, very easy way of getting it. Once you have the certificate or license for your business, you have your tax records up to date and all that, then you can easily apply for a sponsorship license. That license will allow that person to be able to recruit these care workers who have been added to the shortage list. But obviously there is a requirement, income requirement. They should show that they will be paying them, I think, around £20,448. So once that person has a sponsorship license, then even those people who are in this country as students and all that, with valid visa, they can switch, obviously. And those who want to be recruiting from abroad, they are also allowed to do that. But they must have the sponsorship license in place. So it's not every employer who can simply just recruit someone from abroad as a care worker. So people should also take note of that.
Lawyer, apart from the care worker, I saw something going on as well. I think I shared it to a couple of people about farmers, meat, whatever, sellers, and there's so many. And when I checked it, it was like the government website, and genuinely they are recruiting. They need people all over the world. I mean, especially from Africa and stuff like that, they can still apply for that. So, I mean, what do you have to say about this?
Yes, yes. Again, in fact, last year when we have the petrol truck drivers and all that, the butchers.
Yeah, the butchers.
Yes, the butchers, but they also come under a particular scheme. Again, there has to be a license.
Okay.
And normally, because of the fact that government doesn't want most of those employers to just keep people under the modern slavery, they have some companies that do that recruitment on their behalf. So there is a slight difference in terms of those people. But remember that especially for the truck drivers, if you are coming from Ghana, then obviously your license will not allow you to
drive in the UK.
But for the poultry farm and the butchers, I'm sure.
Yeah, of course. So this is very important. I've got the link. I shared it to a lot of people. If once you receive it, you can share. They've got a deadline to apply. Who knows? I mean, if you intend to travel to the UK, it comes with work permit as well, isn't it?
That's right.
Yeah. So if you get it, you can apply for it, and then once you pass through and once your application is successful, you'll be here with us in the UK, especially if you're in Ghana or Nigeria, or any other African country that you're watching us today. So we'll share the link anyway, so you guys can apply for it. Thank you very much, Lawyer. Do you have any updates for asylum seekers? I know there have been changes in terms of their application and how visas are granted and stuff like that. Do you have any update for them?
Yes, I have very good news for asylum seekers, a very new update. You know, I think about 3 or 4 weeks, I think about 5 weeks ago, I have a friend who is a student, and then some of his colleagues came to the office. I mean, we did a Zoom to interview me on this asylum system. And in fact, most people are very much aware that once somebody have sought asylum, they are not entitled to work whilst their applications are pending. And those asylum claims can pen for some time, 3 years, some 2 years, so many years, and they are not permitted to work. But with this care workers, which is also linked to this care workers stuff, with this care workers scheme, which I have just explained, employers can recruit asylum seekers without having a license. That's an exception. Remember, I've spoken about a license.
That's right.
But with asylum seekers, they can recruit them without having a license. That's a very important point I want people to take note. The other point is that asylum seekers now who have had applications pending for a year, at least a year or more, they are permitted to make application for right to work. And obviously, the advantage of making that application for right to work is that, one, it gives case workers opportunity to review your case. And then also, when they give you that right to work, they can also work, be able to work with that permission. And especially with this care workers stuff.
Oh, great. I think the asylum seekers area is a very broad area, and I think we need to find time to obviously talk about it holistically. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people might want to find out what they can do to make such applications. So we will cover that one day.
We'll cover that one day.
As part of the program. All right, thank you. Viewers. So if you just join us, we're talking about updates that obviously have just come to board, and lawyer has talked about the consumer law. He's given a bit of update about what do you call it, about traveling, the roaming and stuff like that with network providers, especially when you go to abroad. You have to be very careful because UK is no longer part of the EU, and of course, if you do that, if you go without having a proper conversation with your network providers, you're probably going to get huge charges. So you have to be very careful about this. And then also he's talked about the asylum seekers. So if you've just joined us, we're talking about EU settlement scheme, late application as well. This is where we're going to discuss now. Before then, let me acknowledge people that have joined us on Facebook. Tabita Kum Kojentri, watching us all the way from France. Kojo, happy New Year to you. Kwame Atokra is watching. Hey, my bro, happy New Year. Nana Kojo Jr. says, watching from Birmingham. Thank you very much, Nana. Thank you for watching. Keep up the good work, sir, from Nana Kojo Jr. Thank you, Nana. Kwame. Hey, triple Kwame. Hi, Lawyer Thomas. Kwame says, God bless you in abundance. Nana Yao Owusu Efrifa says, I'm here, some Uncle Thomas. Sapon Enchitano Senior. Oh, happy New Year to you, Senior, to you and Big Stone. Wow, your missus, your princess. Happy New Year to you. You guys are watching all the way from Holland. Thank you very much. Nana Yao says Happy New Year once again to you all. Isaac Dako is ready. Thank you very much, Isaac, for always being ready for us. 2022 City Law Befree Adumu Ako Adumu. This is from Anchitano Sapon. Thank you very much, Senior Big Stone. Big Stone. Nana Ampedu Ochre is watching. Okay. Krista Wildlife Floken Omoja. Happy New Year once again. It's Amufa watching live from Northampton. We do appreciate the good work you are doing for the black community. Thank you. And Tabitha Kum is here. Desmond Benian. Desmond is watching live. Thank you, Lawyer and Chaka, for the good job. Kwame. This free advice is very educative. Thank you very much, Kwame. Nana Frema, glad to be here on time. Nana, I'm glad that you're here. Thank you very much and Happy New Year to you, Nana Frema. All right, Cynthia Ankama says hi. Thank you, Cynthia. Karen Asari Smith. Hello, my people. Hi, Karen. I hope you're doing very well. Thank you very much for watching. Abrantipa Kwame Asari is watching. So a lot of messages. Anyway, Mame Ajua Jomo Majua is 17. Majua is watching. Ajay Emmanuel, that is my main man, Master Ajay, the best driver in Asante Mampo, now in Dubai, watching from Dubai. Ajay is also watching. So thank you very much, guys, for make sure you share this program because we're giving free legal advice. All these updates are very relevant. If you are working and let's say your work permit is coming to an end, lawyer is giving you some sort of information, what you need to do, obviously to renew your permit. If you are in Ghana, if you are in Nigeria, wherever you are, and you want to come to the UK, lawyer has given some sort of information, how the sponsorship visa, the certificate, if you find somebody here, employer here, obviously you can make application and come to the UK. So all this advice that we're giving is free of charge. To people that are listening to us on the radio, I know Afarijan is clued in, he's listening. Afari, thank you very much. Happy New Year to you and your family. All right, so back to the questions, lawyer. So the EU settlement scheme, is there any hope? Late applications still available, lawyer?
Yes, remember end of year statement or show, I give a little bit of update on that. And I refer to the Home Secretary's statement made on the 16th of December, wherein she confirmed that the settlement scheme will be there indefinitely. So obviously the scheme is still open. People who have had issues with the application, they should not panic and rush. They should sort out those issues and make proper fresh applications if need be. Okay. Because it's going to be there indefinitely. So I know that sometimes when some people have issues, they keep on rushing without solving the main issues that they've had with the applications, thinking that the scheme is coming to an end. The scheme is not coming to an end. It's going to be there indefinitely, at least until further notice.
All right. So if the scheme is going to be there until further notice, what kind of people are eligible to make applications under the scheme? If you want to take your time and take us through the people
currently is people within the nuclear family, for example, children under the age of 21, or family members or EU nationals themselves, and those above the age of 21.
Okay.
They are able to show evidence of dependency, parents, grandparents, in-laws. So within those.
Okay. So it doesn't cover brothers and sisters.
We normally call in the past requisite 7 family members.
Okay. All right. So in that case, people, let's say extended family members like, brothers and sisters or whatever, but they come, they part of the nuclear family as well, isn't it?
Yes, but
your brother is your, closer family member.
But the difficulty is that when they introduced the Citizens' Rights Regulation 2020, based on the withdrawal agreement, they excluded those family members. So currently, Home Office will be bound to refuse those applications. I'm not sure whether those people, because they give them right of appeal, but I'm sure that with time, maybe some of these cases will be fought in the tribunal or court of appeal, and then it will be clarified, because it's quite unfair that
that's right, yeah,
should be excluded. But that is the position.
Yes. Okay. All right, I hope so, because that's where you lawyers normally pick your things from, isn't it?
That's right. Yeah.
Once a case is won, then you jump on it. All right. So, lawyer, what about people that contracted their marriages after December 2020? Do they have to go back to their home country to make the application, or they're eligible to make application whilst they're in the UK?
Yes. To start with, if remember we had UK coming out of the EU December 2020, and then we also had Citizens' Right Regulation Act 2020, which brought an end to free movement of EU nationals and their family members. So because of that, the settlement scheme was in place only for those who had formed their relationship before that deadline.
Okay.
And the scheme was there, and the tentative deadline, I say tentative because that is the deadline they gave, was June
2020. Yeah.
And because of the noise and all that, he decided to extend it. And now we, from the Home Secretary's statement, 16th of December 2021, he has confirmed that it's going to be there indefinitely.
Okay.
But coming back to your question, so if a relationship is formed after December 2020, then that person will not be eligible to make application under the scheme, because that relationship or marriage has been contracted after UK have left the European Union.
Okay.
But the question of whether that person needs to go to their home country and make applications and come back depends on individual circumstances.
Okay.
Obviously, because of the visa requirement, and you remember the advantage of the EU law was that people didn't have to show that they had valid visa to make in-country applications.
That's right, yeah.
So once that right is taken away, they need to show that they have visa to make in-country applications. So you realize that unless people have exceptional circumstances like children are involved in a relationship and all that, then unfortunately they may have to go. But those people, it's proper that they seek legal advice, because I would say the people who will be able to make applications in country, depending on their individual circumstances, whether there's a relationship, there's a child in the relationship, or maybe there are some other compelling reasons that applications should be made in country.
All right. So what about those that contracted their marriage before
They will be eligible to say make these applications.
Oh, really? So
under the scheme, yes.
In this country, yeah.
That's right.
Okay. So I mean, if they have evidence in the form of marriage certificate to prove that their marriage was before 2020, then they can make application.
That's right.
All right, viewers, this is a very good news. So if you and your partner married before 2020, as lawyer has just explained, then if you're in the UK, you can still make application. You don't have to go back to your home country to do the application. So this is a very good news for those of you that married or that have got a marriage certificate to indicate or to evidence that they married before December 2020. That's a positive news. All right, lawyer. Let's move on back to my questions. So when we talk about proxy marriage, what is that? Can you throw some light into that proxy marriage?
Yes. On Tuesday, I gave a very detailed advice on this area, and obviously, most of the West African countries, including Ghana, they have this customary marriage or proxy marriage where parties are appointed to represent them back home, and then once these marriages are contracted, they are contracted on their behalf with their specific instruction authority from the parties from this country. So I know that currently sometimes Home Office refuse most of these applications, especially those who are coming from Ghana or those proxy marriages. Because remember, the scheme is there indefinitely. And if I use Ghana, for example, under the Ghanaian customary marriage and divorce registration,
that's right.
Law, PNDC law, I think 112, it makes registration of marriages optional.
That's right.
So the point is that if a Ghanaian conducted their marriage maybe 2019, 2020, 2018, and they actually appointed people who then they can just do the declaration and they can say register it. So when they register it, sometimes the date of registration shows on the certificates, and then obviously Home Office sometimes will refuse because it has just been registered.
Okay.
But so that is why I thought it's wise to give a little bit of advice on it. And the fact is that if you look at proxy marriage, and in fact Ghana has been very, very active when it comes to case laws because
I know a lot of people.
So
the
first case that I'm aware of is the case of Mekabi, which is about a Ghana woman who was married to an Irish man. The Irish man obviously lives here, and therefore is a UK citizen, and therefore he has to appoint a friend who was in Ghana, and they spoke over the phone. They contracted a marriage on his behalf, and the woman also appointed the parents. In fact, those days they call it 100 Ghana cedis. Now it's probably 1 Ghana. So when the marriage fell on the rocks, he said that marriage was not valid because he was not there, and he gave a lot of excuses. But the family court, this is a family court case, confirmed that marriage was actually valid.
Valid, yeah.
And then when you look at a case under the immigration law as well, you find cases like CB Brazil, which give very detailed guidance on how proxy marriages are accepted. I'm saying this because a lot of people are being refused, and if they have good lawyers, they should be able to represent them adequately. So the point is that with this CB Brazil case, it sets out that if that proxy marriage is recognized and accepted and duly conducted in accordance with the law of that country where the marriage was contracted, then that certificate should be accepted and recognized in the UK. So let's say, for example, if you married 2019 and you have just registered it, and the registrar has confirmed that that marriage took place in 2019 and is duly registered, then of course Home Office is obliged to accept it. And then looking at even the registration itself, apart from having made reference to the Ghanaian law, there's a very popular case called the case of NA, which is about registration. It in fact talks about registration of divorce. Again, it was two parties, whether or not customary divorce was valid. And again, it also confirmed that registration is optional. So it means that if you had 2019, you could say to it. And the case of NA clearly gives guidance under the Immigration Tribunal cases that confirms that. That is also something that makes it valid.
Yeah.
And obviously, it came to a point when, with the CB Brazil case that I've just quoted, confirming that marriages contracted by proxy abroad, if they are recognized there, then they are recognized here.
Yeah.
Was overturned by the case of Karim. I'm giving a lot of
cases. I
have this now.
No, that's
was
good.
overturned by the case of Karim, and throughout 2014, all the way to about 2017, they were not accepting it. And then the case of Awuku came, which overturned
Ghana.
That's right, which overturned this case of Karim, and that position has not changed. So it means that there is no good reason, based on the date of registration, for Home Office to be receiving people's applications.
So is it the reason why Home Office has been refusing people under the scheme?
Yes, mainly, but that's just as I'm pointing out here, it is not correct that
they have to do
that based on the law. And that's why I've taken my time to give a lot of
that's a very
advice
good
on this, because I know a lot of people are having those challenges. Yes.
So, are there any mandatory grounds for refusal?
Yes, obviously, for spouses, for example, you notice that apart from having explained this marriage, which is one of the reasons that there will be a grounds for refusing, there is also the fact that people need to show that they were here before December 2020, apart from those who are joining from abroad with family permit.
Yep.
So it means that if people cannot show that they were here before December 2020 by documentary evidence, like proof of address and all that, then those applications under the mandatory grounds can be refused. So it's one of the reasons that a lot of people are also being refused.
All right.
Because before the June deadline, they were quite flexible, but things are quite difficult now, I must admit.
Okay. Thank you very much, lawyer, for taking your time to explain this proxy marriage and the grounds for refusal. All right, let me acknowledge a couple of people that have just joined us. So I've got Frida. Frida, all the way from Ghana, says, "Hey Chaka, you did from Papa and lawyer, you looking good." Thank you very much, Frida. Thank you. Mommy, you all the way from Manchester, says, "Good questions, Chaka. Well done." Hold on a second. Yeah, thanks. That would be great. Special topic for asylum seekers. Interesting, So Mommy, you definitely, because that is a very broad area, and there have been so many rules that people can make application under that. So obviously, we will take our time one day, and lawyer will give all the advice. And give a lot of information for asylum seekers as well. So stay tuned. One of these days, that will be our main topic to discuss. I'll say a call is here. Senior Big Stone is there. Let's switch to Facebook, and then acknowledge people that have just joined us that have not acknowledged so far. So we have Nana Poku Efriye Patterson, Ura. Ura says, "Keep the fire burning, MC Chaka and lawyer Thomas. Big ups." Thank you very much. Thank you, Ura. Edu Babes, that's my man, Mr. Thomas. God bless. Nana Freeman, please let's share. For others need to hear, very needful. Thank you very much, Nana. It's very important that you share this program for others to benefit from that. William Boache, Senior BM, says, "My people doing what they do best, watching live." Thank you very much, BM. Thank you very much. Dada Bequeen says, from Ghana, says, "Good evening, brother. Good evening, Dada Queen. Happy New Year to you. Watching you live, boss." Thank you very much, Dada Queen. Fifi Marfo, that's my brother in Ghana. Yes, that is JJ Olete. JJ, thank you very much. Happy New Year. It's been a long time. Thank you very much for watching. Grace Osu Sapon. Hey, my wonderful in-law. Auntie Grace. Thank you very much, Auntie, for watching and the motivation. Happy New Year to you and the family. Nana Efriye Patterson. I'm enjoying the program. Keep the fire burning, Chaka and Lawyer. And then Kojo Usu says, Senior Chaka, proud of you. Thank you very much. I mean, viewers, I really, really like the way you guys are patronizing and, giving comments. Obviously, this is the motivation. This is the reason why we always have to come here and make sure we give more updates on different aspects of law. So tonight, I'm here with lawyer Thomas Beyebenwo from City Law Solicitors. It's time to sell the firm. This program is proudly sponsored by City Law Solicitors. And they've done incredibly well. They've been our backbone trying to give us free advice. These kind of advice that we give, if you go to other firms, they'll charge you. It's not free of charge. If you go consultation alone, it's a lot. Let alone giving you the advice. But you're getting it for free. So please make sure you make good use of it. All right. And then also the program is channeled through our Facebook link as you're watching, our YouTube channel, and then the radio channel, City Media Radio. If you go to Modern Ghana, the abroad section, City Media Radio is there. You click on it. You can enjoy the music after the event. A lot of music that Chaka and the media crew have put on the radio. You enjoy it through a constant music, different genres of music. So please make sure you make good use of it. So we bring you Legal Hour, and it's proudly sponsored by City Law Solicitors. City Law Solicitors, they are located at Unit 113 Barking Enterprise Center. 113 Barking Enterprise Center. 50 Cambridge Road, Barking. Access IG11 8FG. They are located not too far from the Barking train station. So once you are there, you give them a call. The office number is 020 33 55 0782. The number once again is 020 33 55 0782. So please make sure you contact them. They are specialized in immigration law, employment law, family law, personal injuries and clinical negligence, commercial disputes and civil litigations, housing law, consumer law, media and entertainment law. So all aspects of law, any area that you want help from, make sure you contact them. Today, I had a phone call from a friend. He's watching this today. That, Chaka, one of my friends had a motor accident or something like that, and they took it to a solicitor. And lawyer, this is very interesting. And the solicitor dealt with the case, and a settlement has been made. And the solicitor told the client that he received 3,005, but he's going to keep 1,005 and then give him the rest. And then this lady wanted to know the full settlement, and can you evidence how much they paid? And he was reluctant to show the lady, how much. And he said, no, you need to sign this. Just sign this. And he was pressing the lady to sign that paper, obviously, that he could get the settlement and keep what. You see? So, you need someone, a proper legal firm to represent you. They are very transparent. They'll go through with you the initial stage. If it's a no win, no pay basis, they will let you know the contract and everything from day one. So there wouldn't be any confusion after maybe a settlement has been received. So please make sure, if you need anyone to represent you in all aspects of law, all legal matters, don't look any further. Channel or make sure you look into the lines of City Law Solicitors. They are there to rescue you. And they've built this extensive community that we are all enjoying. All right. So viewers, it's time to open the phone lines. Lawyer will give a quick summary on what we've discussed today. But then we're going to open the phone lines for you to throw your questions. Any questions that obviously you want, you can ask, and then lawyer is here ready to answer. The studio number is at the bottom of the screen, I'm sure. Yeah, it's at the bottom of the screen. But then you can pin it down. It's 079 32 93 4518. I repeat, it's 079 32 93 4518. The other number is 074 40 33 8623. I repeat, is 074 40 33 8623. So please call the studio right now. Pose the question to lawyer. Any question of your choice, any question, and lawyer is ready to answer. Any legal question, we are here for you. It's time for you to come in and, of course, ask questions to make the program more lively. Thank you very much. Lawyer, so whilst we're waiting for people to call us and ask questions, as we always do, I want you to give a quick update or a quick summary on what we have actually discussed today. Today we've spoken about the end of year gift, which is now moving to quarterly gift for viewers and listeners. Why have you changed it to quarterly? What is the motivation? What propelled you to obviously change it from yearly to quarterly?
Yes, when we had the end of year award, obviously was delighted to know that people were very happy with the awards that they received. And then there were also people who were unhappy that they didn't get it. So we decided that this is a community, so we have the corporate social responsibility to those who are, in a way, even though they benefit free legal advice, but they also advertise us by sharing these videos.
That's good.
And therefore, we also have to reward them.
Give it back to them.
So whoever shares most of these links, of course, Facebook takes record of this. So quarterly, we'll select whoever has shared most and then reward them accordingly.
So viewers, it's not just watching it alone. You have to share as well. I mean, for you to be eligible for this award, you need to be viewing, you need to be sharing, you need to be part of it, dropping comments, and then we know that you are part of this community, and you'll be definitely awarded. All right. Jimadia Ajimai. Hey, big bro. Chaka Morvin. Thank you very much, bro. I hope you and family are doing very well. My regards to your wife and the rest of the family. So Kofi Same Sakodi has given us a thumbs up. Thank you very much, Kofi. Thank you. Okay, Grace Osisapon, Auntie Grace says, watching, good job done, keep it up, and God bless you all in your dreams. Thank you very much, Asil. Thank you. Okay, Abrantipa Kwame Asare. On a real, this advice that you have to pay for somewhere. Of course, my nephew, you need to pay for this advice. Paul Vegas is watching from Canada. Thank you very much, Senior Vegas. Thank you for joining. I really appreciate. Kwadjo Usu says, Senior Chaka, proud of you. Thank you very much. Thank you, Kwadjo. Senior, thank you. Ama Kunedu is watching. Thank you very much, Auntie, top lady. Yeah, that's the name. One of the finest ladies in Mampong, Ama Kunedu. My regards to Abidiva and everyone. Thank you very much, Auntie. So, yeah, lawyer. Yeah, the updates that you've given today, I need you to summarize it. But then phone lines are still open. The telephone number is to call the studio is 079 32 93 4518, and the other one is 0744 03 38623. It's right at the bottom of the comment section and at the bottom of the screen, so you can call the studio now. So lawyer, can you sort of summarize what we've actually discussed today for the benefit of those that have just joined us? If you want to do them the honor and give a quick summary for what we've discussed today.
All right. Yes. Once again, thank you all, and Happy New Year to all of you. hopefully this year will be a very good year for all of us. And I hope that with God, all things are possible. So we'll be able to achieve our goals and dreams, and we'll get there, irrespective of all the things that are happening around us. Yes, tonight we've been privileged to be joined by MC Chaka. We have had this updates of the law. This is our first program for 2022 with me and you.
Yeah, of course, of course.
Because I was here on Tuesday.
Yeah,
Yes.
you took the lead.
That's right. So most of this stuff I discussed it on Tuesday in Tree. And somebody told me, yeah, Tree, you are trying, but you still put too much English. Next time I'm here, I'm going to make sure that I'm not going to speak in English. I'll just do purely Tree.
Of course.
So people should pardon me. Yes. Tonight we had an update of consumer law. We've looked at the fact that this auto renewal insurance, where there is what they call tease and squeeze, where people buy the insurance policy, and people must take note, is motor insurance and home insurance. So these two insurance policies that are in a shake-up. And it's good because, like we just pointed out, sometimes when they auto renew your insurance, they give you a very bad deal. Now insurance policies are going to be all play all. So once your policy ends, they are not obliged to auto renew, and therefore you can look around and get a good policy. But that might also mean that some people might be driving, and because their insurance is not automatically renewed, they might be driving without insurance. So people have to take note so that they don't get into trouble. Roaming charges, obviously we are no longer part of the EU. Therefore, most of the network providers are intending to impose their roaming charges as it was in the past, even though in the EU it's going to be up to 2032 before there will be roaming charges. But unfortunately, in the UK, so when people are traveling, I'm happy to say that some of our clients are British, and they go to Germany, France, lawyer, how say you, that sort of thing. So when they are traveling, as long as they are happy to be traveling around, and we are very happy for them, they should also take note of the fact that if they use your data and make calls as they used to do in the past, then they are more likely to come back and be crying because they get charges.
Get huge, bills.
Yes, we looked at the care workers scheme. We've also said that yes, that have been added to the shortage list. It means that employers can now recruit straight from abroad for those people to join them here to provide care in the social service sector. But those employers must have a sponsorship license. If any employer who intends to do that needs a sponsorship license and needs a lawyer to assist, of course, City Law Solicitors, we are here to assist. So people ask a lot of questions about it. I always advise them. What we do is to assist companies to apply for the license, and those companies will then be able to recruit using that license that we have applied for them. So we are open to people who want to seek that service from us. We also look at quite incredible news for asylum seekers. I know you have requested that we should do this.
Yep. A lot of people have shown interest in that as well.
We'll do it one day. But for now, the good news is that those whose application has been pending for 12 months or more, they are now able to make application for permission for right to work. So it's a good news for those asylum seekers who are still in limbo. And I also said that those employers in the care worker sector, the care sector, don't need a license to recruit asylum seekers once they have that permission to work. So that's also another good news for employers who may have asylum seekers that they want them to work for them. We look at the EU law, and we also said that the scheme is there indefinitely, according to the Home Secretary's speech, which was on the 16th of December 2021. And we've also looked at proxy marriages and the fact that some decisions that are coming out are quite wrong, because proxy marriage is enshrined in law, both under the family law and then the upper tribunal cases. And therefore, when those decisions are made unfairly, they could be challenged either by administrative review or appeal in the tribunal. So that's what we've been discussing today, and I'm privileged once again to be here and have this interaction with viewers and those listening to the City Media Radio. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. You say thank you to Lawyer Thomas Beyebenwo from City Law Solicitors for taking his time to go through with us all these updates that are relevant to us in the UK and above. And also to you viewers and listeners, thank you very much for being part of this program, Legal Hour, as we bring to you every Tuesday and Thursday from 8:30 p.m. The Tuesday lawyer covered the Twi version, and we do the English version on Thursdays now. So thank you for being part of it. I'm going to sign off, but before then, I've seen a lot of people that have just joined. Let me just acknowledge them. So Agnes Age says, good job, bro. Eric Nyako, very good explanation, lawyer. Well done. Kudos to MC Chaka. Mark Barnes, Nee Simple Store. Yes, Mark, how are you? Nee? Mark is watching us live from Ghana. Kofi Sama is giving thumbs up. So thank you very much, viewers. If for some reason I didn't mention your name, please pardon me, forgive me. I'll do that next week when we come. Once you get the link, please make sure you share. My name once again is MC Chaka. I've been your host for this insightful and educative program. Thank you. So looking forward to seeing you on next week. Until then, I'll say good night and have a very good one. Thank you very much.